Hello everybody, you're watching TheTokenMinorities. I'm Flint, bringing you another Monotype Mayhem. This episode is fighting. Now let me start by saying this team was really hard to figure out. I am not used to using fighting types that often. I usually don't use them at all. And so, putting together a Monotype team, I had to learn a lot about the fighting type. So this team took a lot of work to put together. I eventually settled on our channel favorite, Brayloom. Thanks a lot to Mr. Sticky for that one. So Focus Sash, Spore, Rock Tomb, Mach Punch with Technician. So he's my lead. And then I have Mega Medicham down there. Scarf, Infernape, Physical. Hawlucha with a red card, Unburden. I tried playing around with the Power Herb, but it was just too predictable. And it was easy for people to get a free switch on that, so I switched over to a red card, try and change things up a little bit. The Cobalion is totally bulky support. He has Thunder Wave, he has Volt Switch, Close Combat, and Stealth Rocks. And the Scrafty is a bulky, I think bulky, but Dragon Dance set. So, without further ado, my first match that I want to show you guys is me against Mono Flying, so I'm actually on the far side. And I'll tell you guys how this goes. So, he does the, like I said, obviously predictable Sky Attack Power Herb. So I Spore that thing. I predicted a switch here, that's why I went for the Rock Tomb. But he didn't switch. I don't know what he was thinking, but anyway. A couple of Rock Tombs and a Mach Punch finish him off. So, I guess he wanted the free switch. That makes a lot of sense. I would have probably done the same thing now that I think about it. But, I mispredicted on that one, that was my mistake. So Mega Medicham come in there, get that fake out, and now he's in Mega, so speed boosted. Switching Hawlucha to send Gyarados out of there with a red card. Problem is he went into Skarmory, which is the one thing on his team that completely walls Hawlucha. So I'm throwing high jump kicks out there thinking, oh, he's just gonna roost. But he doesn't. He lets me take out Skarmory too. So, Acrobatics didn't quite KO the Gyarados. I wasn't sure. Hawlucha is actually pretty weak, so that's why he needs so many stat boosts. But anyway, Medicham come in, fake out, he lets me just finish that right off. Sack the Medicham because nothing wants to switch in against the Staraptor's Brave Bird. Send in Cobalion because I think I'm bulky enough to take one, and sure enough I am. Here comes that Thunder Wave, boom! Now that Staraptor is paralyzed, I'm free to set up Stealth Rocks, which is going to be huge, taking down that Charizard, and especially Thundurus, that Thundurus he's got down there. So, get that close combat, finish it off. Thundurus comes in, sack the Cobalion, close combat again. Just get some damage off at this point, because I can't do anything to it, and I need the free switch. Focus Blast misses, which is actually very nice for me. So he goes for the safe Thunderbolt. If I were him, I would have done that the first time, just to be safe. Of course, I wouldn't have put Focus Blast on there at all. Scarf Infernape Flare Blitz is going to clean that Thundurus right out of there. And Charizard, I'm thinking it's Charizard X, but it's not. It's Charizard Y. Charizard Y in the sunlight with an Infernape Flare Blitz is not going to have fun. So, anyway, that was the team. And there's one other battle I want to show you. This one was against MonoBug. And it was very interesting because of his choices. So, Galvantula lead, of course. He chooses to Thunder Wave instead of Sticky Web. That was very interesting to me. So, he switches out. I switch out too. I bring in Scrafty because I wanted to get my Dragon Dance going on right away. And so his Fortress sends out Stealth Rocks. He's not switching. So, Spikes now? Okay. Scrafty, just you keep on dancing there, buddy. You have yourself a good time. Drain Punch, I just wanted to see what it would do at this point. Well, now I know I can two-hit that Fortress. And Moxie. Oh yeah, I have a Life Orb on the, or not Life Orb, what's the term? It's the Lumberry on Scrafty. So, if Galvantula had woken up and paralyzed me, I would have been just fine. Durant comes in, Drain Punch. And now I'm wondering why he let me get this high on a Dragon Dance. Heracross comes in, takes a ×4 Dragon Claw like a boss, and dishes all that damage right back out. Takes out Scrafty pretty easily, with that skill link on there, of course. So, Hawlucha, I wasn't able to activate the red card. And then this is huge, the Stone Edge missed. I was so mad. At this point, I thought I had lost the battle because of it, so I sent in Breloom just to sack it, or maybe he'll get cocky and try and quiver dance a little bit, but he doesn't. Send in Cobalion. At this point, I'm just gonna Thunder Wave and hope for the best. I managed to outspeed, which is interesting. He must be a bulk investment instead of speed. Anyway. Send out the Stealth Rocks, that'll be huge. Same as the last game for taking out Vivillon. Send in Medicham. I don't know why I used Fake Out. I think I just wanted to knock it down. I was really fearing the burn from Flame Body. And sure enough, there it is. But anyway, I managed to take it out. I don't know if that crit mattered. I'm not sure. I don't know how he was EV'd. But anyway, Medicham Ice Punch is going to KO that Vivillon with or without a burn. So, those are the MonoFighting videos I have for you guys. And now I want to show you a random battle, because, you know, I do that now. So, I'm actually starting to get higher up on the ladder. I'm hovering around about the 1700 range. So I'm about 50, 60 shy of the top 500 ladder. So, let's get this started. He leads Seaking. It's either one of two sets. It's the Rain Dance set, or I forget what the other one is, but I send in Smeargle, predicting him to switch after, you know, because Plusle, you would switch a Seaking out. So, he doesn't, and he Rain Dances, so that tells me I know what's, when I saw the drill run, I knew which one he was. Sacked the Smeargle, nothing I had really wanted to switch in. Went for the close combat, but he has an Aegislash, which stinks because this sock is a choice band. I don't like the choice band sock set. So, go back into Plusle. For this reason alone. Easily predictable King Shield, and Encore. Have fun with that Aegislash. So he of course switches out, and I don't know what I was expecting. I expected him to stay in maybe, but I used Nasty Plot. Then I just Baton Passed because, you know, why not? I didn't have any special attackers at this point. So send in Bronzong, get away from the Earthquake, get out the Toxic on the Crocodile. Between the Toxic and the Life Orb, he'll KO himself eventually. Or I could send in Sock and scare him out, but predicted the switch to Aegislash and used Earthquake. So Choice Band Earthquake on Aegislash is going to KO that real easy. Send in Zapdos, and I'm kind of mad because he has two Pokemon that were immune to my Choice Band user, so he got away from that close combat, and I now know he's able to get away from future Earthquakes. So I Encore. I was hoping to outspeed, but I forgot about Trick Room. I meant to Encore the Substitute, so it actually really hurt me there. But anyway, I'm able to break the Substitute, send in Frostlass. I went for the Ice Beam. I should have gone Shadow Ball, but at this point I was really trying to play it safe because that Zapdos was a huge threat to me. So I taunted in order to make sure that if he did wake up and use Rain Dance, he wouldn't be able to. But he just kept on snoozing, kept on hitting that snooze button. Arbok comes out, I'm thinking Sucker Punch headed my way, switch to Sock. No Sucker Punch, he goes for the Gunk Shot and poisons me. I was a little upset by that. He goes for the Sucker Punch here. I went for the Stone Edge, predicting the switch to Zapdos because I thought he knew I was choiced by now. But either he didn't know or he didn't care because Arbok stays in and dies to Life Orb. So Mewtwo comes out, and at this point I'm terrified. So Frostlass comes back in, takes a Fire Punch like a boss, dishes out a Shadow Ball. It's not quite enough to KO, and I don't outspeed, so I can't do any tricks. I get the disable, but at this point it really doesn't matter. But my ace in the hole, Mega Alakazam, outspeeds the Mewtwo. Oh, that is beautiful. And now I'm relying on Focus Miss to hit, and it hits! So, I take back every negative thing I've said about Focus Blast. Just kidding, I still hate it. So, I'm able to see that his Zapdos cannot KO me, so barring a crit or paralysis, I could take two of those. And I get the variance and KO that Zapdos. So, anyway, that was the battle. hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Let me know if you want to see more of something, less of something. Tune in next week or 2 weeks. But anyway, whenever it gets posted, I'll have the next Monotype battle for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the music and everything. I'm having fun making these videos, and hope you guys are ready because the Token Minorities are returning to school this weekend. So we'll be back together, guys. We'll be crunching out videos like no other. So let us know if you want to see anything in particular. Hit me up if you want to battle on Showdown. My account is basis99. Just send me a private message. Tell me that you know me from the Token Minorities. I'll be happy to battle you in whatever tier you want. Of course, if I have a team. But anyway, that's that. See you all next time. Wah Buffett. Bye, guys.